Do you ever feel weak or like you can't handle the problems that life brings you? Would you believe me if I told you that you are much stronger than you think and that the timeless wisdom of the famous samurai Miyamoto Musashi can help you find that strength? Reason 1. You've survived 100% of your worst days. Think about the worst times in your life. Those days were bitter, sad, scary, or hard to understand. In spite of everything, you're here. You have made it through all of your worst days. This fact alone shows that you have a lot of strength that most people don't see. Miyamoto Musashi had to deal with many fights and risks. Every day could have been his last. Still, he kept going, got stronger, and became a hero. He knew that being able to get through hard times showed strength, not weakness. Do nothing that is useless, he told them. Every hardship you face is meant to make you stronger, sharpen your mind, and shape your soul. Being in pain doesn't mean you weren't touched by it. It means you have a fire inside you that doesn't go out in bad weather. It means you are strong enough to keep going even when hope seems far away. You already have that strength inside you. Don't forget that Musashi didn't wait for everything to be right before acting. He was brave in every situation because he knew that life's hardest times test and show true strength. When you feel weak, remember that you've been through the fire before. You're strong because you've been through the worst. Reason 2. Your brain underestimates you. Your brain is set up to keep you safe. It always looks for danger and errs on the side of being safe. This survival strategy is helpful, but it makes you think you're weaker than you really are. It tells you that you're not ready, strong enough, or skilled enough, even when you really are. Musashi's most important fights were not just physical ones. He learned to control his thoughts and realized that self-doubt was an enemy that had to be beaten. He said, "When you hold a sword, the most important thing is that you want to cut the enemy." Your own limiting views are often your worst enemy in life. Your brain is always focused on risks and mistakes, so it can't always see how good you really are. That being said, you have already done more than your brain thinks. You've faced your fears, learned new skills, and gotten past problems. All of this shows that the careful voice in your brain is often wrong. Musashi's path as a warrior meant conquering both the sword and the mind. He had unwavering faith because he taught his mind to trust itself. This is also possible if you realize that your inner reviewer is not telling you the truth. It's just a voice that wants to keep you safe. Mind will always try to keep you safe, so remember that the next time it says, "You can't," you need to show it that you're stronger than it thinks. Do not listen to that sound. Let what you do show how strong you are. Reason 3. Comfort zones expand when pushed. When you're in your comfort zone, you don't have to worry about what might happen because you know what to expect. Comfort doesn't help you grow, though. The lessons and life of Miyamoto Musashi show us that the only way to become truly strong is to let go of what is safe and comfortable. He knew that pushing your limits means purposely being uncomfortable. "You must know that there are multiple ways to reach the peak of the mountain," Musashi said one time. "You can't grow and be successful if you stay put or do the same thing over and over. You can get them by pushing yourself, trying new things, and learning from each one. You're not stuck in your comfort zone. Every time you step outside of it, it gets bigger." It's normal to feel scared or unwilling when you face new obstacles. That's your body and mind telling you that you're going somewhere new. You stretch your capacity every time you lean into that discomfort, like when you speak up when you're shy, take on a hard job, or push your physical limits. It gets easy to do things that were scary or impossible before. It takes time for this process to finish. It takes determination and patience. Musashi's life was full of learning new things and being self-disciplined. He didn't learn how to use a sword perfectly overnight. Every fight, practice session, and hard time pushed him to his limits and changed what he thought was possible. Consider your own life. You might have thought you'd never be able to run a mile, give a speech, or start your own business. You found out you could go farther than you thought when you took the first step, even though it was scary. That's the growth of your comfort zone. Musashi's ideas tell us that we become stronger by doing things, not by being afraid to do them. Comfort zones are like stretchy bands that get bigger when you pull on them. They will shrink back if you stop pulling. To make progress that lasts, you have to keep going even when it's hard. You can tell yourself that discomfort is the way to strength the next time you feel scared or unsure. It shows that you're pushing past your old limits and becoming a better person. Take on the challenge just like Musashi did on his way. You'll find strength you didn't know you had when you step out of your safe zone. Reason 4. Past you already solved impossible problems. It's easy to feel hopeless when you have to deal with a new problem, like you're in front of a rock that's too steep to climb. But the truth is that the you see now is the result of many fights you've already won, many of which seemed impossible at first. Past you has already solved problems that seemed impossible to solve at the time. This fact is a strong proof of how strong you are. The renowned swordsman Miyamoto Musashi knew how important it was to learn from mistakes. See what you can't see with your eyes, he said years ago. This means getting past your fear or doubt right now and believing the lessons you've learned from past problems. Musashi's life was full of problems that required him to come up with new ideas, plan ahead, and be strong. Every problem he solved and problem he faced made him stronger and more confident, getting him ready for even bigger problems. Consider your own life. Think about the times when you had to deal with problems, like making a tough choice, losing someone close to you, or facing a difficult job. You may have had doubts about your abilities at those times, but you found a way to do well. You found solutions, changed, and moved on. Some of these wins are big ones. They're what make you strong. You have shown in the past that you can deal with uncertainty and find answers even when it seems like the odds are against you. You've fixed these impossible problems, which shows how resourceful and strong you are. These things show that you have the strength to face new obstacles with creativity and courage. Musashi's teachings tell us that getting stronger over time. Every time you face a new task, you don't start from scratch. You bring with you the tricks, lessons, and wins from the last ones. Do not give up when fear or doubt try to stop you. Keep telling yourself, I have done the impossible before, and I can do it again. This way of thinking changes your view from one of fear to one of strength. You can trust your inner warrior because you know that past fights have made you ready for this one. Your past is your best friend, and remembering it gives you the strength to face what's next. Reason 5. Strength hides in ordinary moments. Most of the time, when we think of strength, we picture big actions, great deeds, or intense victories. However, Miyamoto Musashi's life shows us that real strength can be found in everyday things, in the quiet, everyday acts that, over time, lead to greatness. Musashi was both a great swordsman and a great thinker. He knew that the way to success wasn't through big wins, but through humbling practice and careful attention to detail. Today is your victory over yesterday, he told her. Tomorrow is your victory over worse men. This means that getting stronger takes time. Step by step, it's built up by making everyday, regular choices. Think about the little things you do every day that take strength. Getting up early when your body wants to sleep in, being kind when it would be easier to snap, working hard at something when you want to give up, or keeping your cool when you're mad. Even though these times may not seem important, they are powerful signs of how strong and resilient you are. In these everyday situations, strength is like water washing down stone. You don't notice many changes at first, but over time, the steady flow of hard work, patience, and bravery forms who you are. Because it makes you stronger in character, stamina, and confidence, it sets you up for bigger wins. Musashi's legacy shows us that power isn't always loud or obvious. Going forward when no one is looking can be hard. Sometimes, it takes quiet determination to keep going. This kind of strength lasts longer and is stronger because it comes from hard work, not just bad luck. Everyday things also teach us to be humble and patient. You learn to trust the process and know that getting strong for good takes time. You have to be committed every day and show up even when you don't feel like it. When you feel like your efforts aren't enough or aren't being seen, remember that these small, everyday acts of strength are what make you strong. These times show you how strong you really are and get you ready for the tough times ahead. Honor the small wins you've made. Honor the everyday times when you choose to be strong, because that's where real power lives. Reason 6. Doubts are just fear's subtitles. One of the most common things that gets in the way of you being your real strength is doubt. It talks to you in your head and makes you believe that you're not good enough, ready, or able. But Miyamoto Musashi teaches us a very important lesson. Questions are just fear's subtitles. or the words that fear uses to tell you not to do something. There were many times in Musashi's life when fear and doubt could have stopped him. Before every fight, people naturally feared getting hurt or dying. He didn't let these feelings control him. He trained his mind to see doubt for what it is, a mask that hides the real purpose of fear. He said, "The point of martial arts is to never have to use them." This could mean getting rid of your fears and doubts so fully that they no longer affect what you do. If you listen to doubt, it sounds sensible, careful, and sometimes even smart. It is telling you, "Don't do that, you might fail," or "You aren't good enough." It feels like these messages are giving you advice, but they are really your fear trying to keep you safe from pain, danger, or the unknown. Even though fear wants to keep you safe, it often keeps you stuck in a cage of doubt and missed chances. It gives you power over fear to know that doubt is its language. You know that you don't have to believe your fears. Instead, they can be questioned, pushed, and finally shut up by doing something. You can face your doubts straight on, just like Musashi did with his opponents. When doubts come up, it can help to stop and ask yourself, is this thought really true, or is it fear dressed up as caution? Most of the time, doubt makes risks seem worse or draws a darker picture than they really are. This knowledge makes doubt less strong. Musashi's lessons tell us to develop courage, which is not the lack of fear but the will to act even when we are scared. Don't let your worries stop you. They are just signs of your fear, not facts about your worth or ability. You get stronger and more confident every time you do something even though you're not sure. If you train your mind to believe that you can handle problems, questions will no longer have any power over you. Remember that even the best fighters, like Musashi, had to deal with fear and doubt. What made them special was that they didn't let it stop them. So the next time you feel doubt, know that it's just fear talking and keep going anyway. You'll find your strength on the other side.